Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Avant3 server, and I've been a little busy. Let me show you. Okay, yeah, it's hard to see from there, but I have done a bunch of work on the tree here, and here, let's take that off so it's clear. As you can see, there's a lot more randomization and fiddling work gone on. I extended a little bit of the roots a bit, and so it's not so regular. But also here, I went ahead and added some stuff in the crown. So it's spreading out a little bit up here about where the leaves are going to go. And if we go a little bit higher, yeah, I capped it off. So at this point, it's a nice spawning area for mobs, but no, this way that should all be filled up with leaves, and I figured I'd want an actual layer up there. So leaves. Oh, here, let's take a quick look at what the mini-map shows. It looks kind of cool at this point with that. You can see the depth going on in there. It's cool. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, so this, I think as far as the trunk is concerned, I'm okay with it. I might do some fiddling to make it so it's not so spawnable, put some lights and stuff, but I don't know. Let's go on inside. Oh, hey, right there, hubble. Let's hop up. Okay, so here's what it looks like from inside here. I did put some lights on the places where I made the little recessed pieces, so it looks better. And all this area in here is fully lit up because mobs galore. So let's go into the base. The next thing to do is to put leaves on the top, and I'm going to resort to the RFTools magic again. And this is my setup here. So that's the dimensional transceiver. That's just power. That's all it is. And that's feeding the builder block here. And this is my shape card. It's a sphere, although technically it's not a sphere because it's not round. It's my ellipsoid. And because it's a solid, if we take a look at this, that's a lot of blocks that I'm going to need. So that's 1.25 million leaf blocks in there. So I don't have that many leaf blocks going on, but I do have a crafter tier 3 here, and it is set to make oak leaves. And it's got nature essence here, and if you do that, it doesn't show it here. If you do it in the 3x3 outside, no center, that will give you 8 oak leaves, I think it is. Yeah, that'll give you 8 oak leaves. And so this is going to feed in here. This is going to generate oak leaves for me. From here, they will feed into there. And here's where I have my my nature essences. I've got 185 stacks of them, and that should process fairly fast. They're coming out on blue, and I put as much speed as I can on it, so it's going to go a stack at a time. And that should go into here on blue, and when it's done processing, then it's going to extract on lime, and let's actually make that active. And yep, nothing's happening here. And then over here, this is where it's going to be inserting on lime, and that's where this is going to do what it needs to do. So I'm sure I'm going to need more of these. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and this will nuke my frame rates like crazy once I get some power on this. So let's go. No, I did not want to do that. And plop some power on there. Look at that thing just go bananas. And yeah, my frame's dropping like crazy. You know, let's hold off on that for right now. Chill. Let's come over here and let's flip the switch so that starts building. And yeah, it's got this really cool thing here I've not seen before, where it's information about it. And let's see, are you keeping up? Are you not keeping up? Why are you not doing anything more? Let's go out there and see what's happened. Here. Where are their leaves? There should be leaves happening here. Why are there no leaves? There should be leaves happening. All right. Why no leaves? You've got a redstone signal, so you should be doing stuff. You've got power. You're do a single run and stop, so that's fine. Oh, I don't want to copy. Here, let's stop that. So I'm not copying. Oh, chest on top or below with materials. Oh! Well, this is not going to work. It doesn't feed in the stuff. It's got to go to a chest on top. Well, this is completely useless. I got to change this. New configuration. I just moved the energy over one, stuck a chest on top of there. Let's put an item conduit. Items do not need to come from here, so disabled. You are going in, and you're going to go on the lime channel, because, you know, bright green, not just green, but bright green. So that's going in there, and you are not connecting. What, can I not click you? Shift, no, I didn't want to shift click you. Why are you not connecting? You're an item connection down there. Why are you not connecting here? You should be. There we go. I knew it was in there, and I just fiddle with it until I found it. Okay, so disable you. You go back to insert on lime. Went too far. And then everything else should work. You getting stuff? Okay, you're getting stuff, but you're getting stuff way too slow. So let's take half of you and stick there. No, on the extract. So now you should be coming out much faster. That's better. Oh yeah, you're keeping up. You're doing great. Well, you're going down a little bit, but that's okay. So you're filling up nicely, and no power. There we go. Now we got power coming into here, so we're good. I can't change that, but it's going from here. So go. So yeah, that is definitely look like it's doing something. So let's zip up out of there and fly, my minions. There we go. And it is filling in all the little leaf blocks. That's pretty darn cool. I have done this by hand. It is not fun, even with those crafting ones. It is still not fun. But being able to do these, you know, with the shape card, very nice. And when I've done this manually, let's get out of the way so it doesn't make sounds. I created the outer shape first, and I play with the fast graphics on so I don't look through the leaves. I don't like that, but I know a lot of people do, and so you can see right through a single layer of leaves, and you'd be able to see the interior structure, and I don't like that. So I would go ahead and put somewhere around about 8-10 layers of leaves, and then all of a sudden you could stop looking through it anymore. This should stop that from happening, which is very nice. But holy cow, this is going to take a while because 1.2 million RFTool magic. That's the way to go. I'm loving this. This is great. This is the only way to make these massive structures. But when this is done, I'm still not done with this, because just like I made that initial, I'm so far away it's fogging up, but it's big enough it needs that. No, when I was done with this initial structure, I had to go through and fiddle with it to make it look more random and natural. Same thing with the leaves. You're going to see when it's done, it's one big massive structure, but it looks so very plain that it's not natural. Trees don't look like perfect little spheres, or even ellipsoids like this. So that's where I have to make a bunch of leaves and go through and do stuff to randomize it and make it look different and better. And that's going to be a lot of work because this is a big surface area. Anyway, this is going to run for a while, and there's not much I can do to help that other than the imaginary time block. That'll help. 9 hours later. Actually, it's more like 24. And you want to see what's happened? Let me show you what it's done in 24 hours. That's what it's done in 24 hours. Well, that's a huge amount of leaves, but that's not nearly enough for covering this whole thing up. So I think when I last left, it was up to about here, and it's just getting bigger and bigger volumes as it's going around. And I've not done a huge amount. It's mostly just AFK. And you can see here I knocked out the top here because zoop, zoop, zoop. I wanted to make sure that there was sunlight down there so that, yeah, let's go down. So that down here, this greenhouse glass would work. Plop. Oh, I didn't want to break that. Hey, stop it. Yeah, I get a little weird jiggly effect when I sometimes drop on those. Oh, why is it so slow? It shouldn't be doing too much at this point. Oh, because yeah, the effect of this growing here actually does hit my frame some. Anyway, I'll fix that later. So I went ahead and occasionally would grab this capacitor bank when nobody was online, and yeah, Shaw's online, so I don't want to do this too much for him. I'll come in here and I'll slap the power on top of the imaginary time block and let this thing just go bananas, and my frames go to like nothing. So I went ahead and did that. Let's see, what do we've got now? 75 stacks of nature essence there. We've got 4 more stacks there, some leaves there, and a whole bunch more leaves here because I wanted to do something. Let's take the card out. It's right now the solid sphere, but I want to go ahead and change this. Shift click. Let's go to just plain sphere. There we go. This only needs 57,000 blocks, so that's more doable. So let's go ahead and slap that on, and let's head back up. Come on, get me up there, get me up there, get me up there. There we go. And this should start making a sphere. Or does it have to calculate everything that it's already done? I can't believe. Oh, no, there it goes, there it goes. I guess it did. So this will, oh man, frames, oh, pain, agony. It is really struggling as it's building out the piece here. And I'm guessing probably because it's having to do some major calculations, but you can see the stuff. It's like a slideshow. I think I'm going to turn this off while Shaw's on. He may be recording, and I should have checked. I didn't think it was going to be this painful on the server. But yeah, I want to at least get the outer shell done so that it's you can see what it's looking like. Painfully slow. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let this grow so we can at least see what that's looking like. And since it's going to take forever to fill this on the inside, I'm going to slowly work my way down there and do something else. Oh, I think it has stopped. I think I have recovered by running out of leaves. Holy cow, look at this thing. It is amazingly cool, but sadly, I need probably 40,000 more leaves to go. So I'm going to go ahead and process that some more, and hopefully it caused my Minecraft to crash to the desktop, but I was able to recover. So hopefully this video file didn't get too corrupted. Let's see what the minimap says. Minimap says, yeah. It's getting a big piece up here. All right, going to do something else now while this slowly builds. So while this is growing and filling out my shell, I'm going to do something else. Come on, give me frames back. Okay, this way. And I'm going to play a little bit with my... Come on. There we go. Come down in here and play a little bit here with my nanobot beacon. It's a tier 2, and I was saying that there were some weird things going on, like I've got saturation. I think this is saturation? No, that's strength. Where's my saturation? This one? No, that's haste. Doesn't seem to be doing it. Ah, here we go. There's the saturation, and that's not doing anything to me. And so I was sitting there going, I should have saturation, but I don't have saturation. I should got haste. I've got a bunch of these others. Yeah, several people mentioned that the fire resistance and water breathing are not part of this, and I really wish it were. Here, let's do this. Because I really like those two potion effects, and it's a shame that they're not here. But I got a message from Valkyrie of Night. He's the mod author, and he was explained for me the reason why the saturation wasn't happening here. And I keep dropping my note, because saturation needs to be a tier 3 or above structure. And I went, oh. He also clarified that yes, if you have multiple of these things, like regen, or let's see, what's this one here? Night vision? No, that's just a one-off. Strength. You could have up to a strength 3 if I have a tier 4 and multiples of these strength modifiers in place. So that explains why the tier 4 has 16 of these options. And so I figured, yep, I better go ahead and get me a tier 4 of these guys, because that would certainly help. And to break these fast, you just hold down the right click, and I shift right clicking these things, and they just pop right off faster than anything else. So yeah, it's kind of a lag fest while it's calculating and building that circle up there. So I'm going to go ahead off screen here and turn these into tier 4. And I've got some tier 4s, but I need to get more to get the full beacon. And this is just a tier 2. I need to make 3 more tier 2s, because that'll make 2 tier 3s to the... yeah, you get it. And some of these I want more of, like, 3 strengths. That would be very nice. Regen 2, yeah, I may do that too, but really wish fire resistance and water breathing were in there, but it can happen. Also, he mentioned that it looks like the power wasn't correctly being rendered in this build of his, which is okay, because those things happen. This is definitely going to have to get bigger further down. I don't think I need to widen this out up here anymore, but definitely going to do a little digging around through here. It didn't take too long to get all the stuff I needed for the tier 4 nanobot beacon. It's just kind of fun to say. But we got a passel of perfectly pleasant people on server. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people on here. Yay, lots of fun. Yay, lots of fun. And I decided to go do some other things here. So I've got all the stuff I need. Let's see, 80 of these, 60 of those. And then I upgraded a few, 2 saturations, 3 strength, and 2 regen. I figure that should probably do it. I still have 5 free modifier cores that I could upgrade to something else. And I also decided to go ahead and make some of these elevators. So let's go in here. Green, 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 where'd you go? Green, red, green. Let's make some of these. I forgot that they make 2 at a time, so cool. I was thinking, yeah, let's make the nano thingy first. So blop, down we go. Okay, so the top piece, that guy, goes right here. Doink. And then with my wand of nifty assembliness, I just right click and it'll start slapping down all the bits we need. Cool, cool, cool. Let me back up a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, do your thing. Do your thing. I guess I could right click and it'd go faster, but everything done? All done. All done. All right, so I widened this out some, and I also put down a layer lower just so that I could see it all. I can access all the bits here. That's the main thing I wanted to be able to do, was to access everything. Things are scattered about, so now I don't need the night vision here. It's night vision, water breathing. Okay, the water breathing and the fire resistance I got to do. Strength 3, resistance, regen 2. Oh, there's my saturation 2. Cool. So now I shouldn't have to eat anything anymore, which is good, because me and eating things, who wants to eat any stuff? So that will get me up and out. And I don't have a block on me. I'll have to get another stone. Yeah, it's the energy going out is like nothing, but that's a bug. That'll be fixed. And I threw these down because I was brewing a bunch of potions, and then I completely forgot that I had already processed, what do we got, 32 stacks of nether wart over here. So I was going, yeah, I didn't need to put those down, but they're nice to have. Alrighty, so I've got some elevators, and I was thinking, because I occasionally come down to here, so let's put an elevator here. And if I really want to go all the way down to here, well, let's put an elevator down here. Yeah, this is where I was storing my sheep as I was doing some work. Up we go. And let's go up. So, you know, I could probably use a little bit more. So let's see. If we, too much. So if we put one right there, and where's the, that's a light. So let's put the glowstone. No, that's the travel anchor. I want to come back, travel anchor. Let's move you, paver down. There we go. And the travel anchor, because I like that for zipping down to go grab the ore and back. So I'm going to stick that here. That kind of just, no, not you, go away, travel anchor. So that just blends in there very nicely. Let's make one more of these elevators. Alrighty, because this way we can go up here. Oh, hey, I've got this. And because people aren't noticing this because it's, you know, hidden. Oh, and so is the pumpkin. Come on, go back in there. One of my old lights. We can put the elevator there, so now people can, when they arrive, they'll go, oh hey, I can come down here real fast. And then I also want something to go, no. I wanted something to get up here, somewhere to the top fairly quickly. And, oh hey, there's a place that doesn't have a torch on it to keep stuff from spawning. Any others? There's one. Have I forgotten any others? No, looks like everything. That one doesn't need one because that torch is close enough. So let's just stick the elevator here for now. That way it gives me quick access up. And I'm actually thinking of doing some stuff up here. And why is the night vision kind of... okay. And let's go here. So now I can go down, 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 and back up, up, up. Whee! Cool. So let's see what we've got going on here. This is slowly running through, and because we have so many people on the server right now, there's no way I'm going to run that imaginary time block. It would just eat the CPU like crazy, or TPS for the people. But it's looking really nice. Yeah, the thing I've noticed is I'm starting not to see the other end because it's so big. That's fun. It's fun building big. But the fog is looking really cool. I may have to change the fog setting, get a little bit more light to shine through. But I'm enjoying this. Would you want to do this bit by bit, coming through here, layer by layer, slowly going through, counting up, okay, 3 more, now 1 in, 2 more, 1 in, you know, doing all that sort of counting? I've done it. Not on this scale, but I have done it, and so I am happy to use the RFTools to do this easily for me, and I'm happy that I'm not going through and grabbing iron to make shears, to harvest a whole bunch of leaves, to then start coming through backpack full and place them all in one by one. Yeah, I'm happy not to do that at all. So I will use the RFTools magic to make this happen. But boy, is this taking forever in 7 days. This is big. This is not small. No, this is a fairly large large endeavor here, but it's what it is. It is what it is. And I figure it's something worth making a big deal out of things. Because why not? That's what we're doing here. Anyway, I think I've gotten quite a bunch done here today. We've got the leaves going, I've got another elevator stuff up and down, and I've got the tier 4 nanobot beacon kicking in. I'm all liking it. And I'm thinking we'll just leave it here because there's no way I can speed this up. And this is probably going to take a week. Maybe 2-3 days to just finish the shell, and then who knows how many more days to do that. But before we end too quickly, I did this kind of shell around the top. Here, let's drop down. And whoa. Now that we've got this actually showing up here, and you can see where it's kind of blending in, now I've got an idea of where the leaves are, so I can start making some bigger branches kind of branching out to kind of hold the leaf structure in place. Kind of like those leaves down, those roots down there, but probably a little bit bigger. And looking at the scale of this, I'm thinking these roots need to get bigger too, because this is big. This is not a small little place. So let's go back to our perch, because what I've been doing is I've been coming up here and then logging out where it had finished as far as it had when I was doing the solid surface, and then waking up in the morning and take a look and going, oh hey, look how far it's gone. So much leaves, so many leaves, so many leaves. I'm so glad I don't have to do these manually. So glad. Once this is done, once this crown is in place, it's not finished. No more than having that smooth trunk in place was finished. Nope, there's more to be done. There's more to make it look cool, make it look epic, make it look like a real tree. Well, at least as real of a tree as you can make it in Minecraft. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Avant3 server, having a blast making a ginormous tree. And I'm hoping you're having fun too. Thanks for watching. Bye.